Hi everybody, how are you doing? So it's like, I don't know, 8:30. And I've just watched a few, it's okay, well, not bad. So yeah, that says it all. Actual little interruption before I even start is kind of kind of what it's all about, I think. And if you can't hear it, there is musical music coming from upstairs. Is it not a musical? That's unusual. Because the 13-year-old is upstairs getting ready for bed, and she's got her musical up, or she's got music on. It's maybe not musical music. She's very into musicals at the moment, so it's usually Hamilton or Heathers or In the Heights or something like that that's playing. She's just like gone in the room, so it's gotten quieter. And there's another one here sat stroking a dinosaur that she got today. It's a kind of cool dinosaur. But anyway, and I'm here to talk about this. I'm here to talk about how there's so much that I've been wanting to say for so long about so many things. I find video making so much, I find getting my message across in video so much easier than writing it. I find it much easier to express myself. And, there's so much more energy, there's so much more emotion, there's so much more that you can infuse into a video or a voice note. Like any of my one-to-one clients will tell you that even when I've done a healing session, I want to do voice notes because I find it so much easier to get into flow and remember when I'm speaking as opposed to when I'm writing. And I voice note myself to write messages as well a lot. And yeah, it's I've seen a few things today, a few things in the last few days that just keep pushing me that I need to be talking more, that I need to be saying more. It's probably been going on for since the new moon, since the intention that I set in the new moon. I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to speak more. I'm going to say more. I've got so much to say. I'm going to just drop things and start making videos, and I just haven't. And part of it is this. This is my life. I have 3 young people around me all the time. I have a husband. I have a home. I'm working one-to-one with people, and like, there's never a perfect moment. There's never a perfect moment for me to set up a camera and make a video. I think the intentions setting video I did on the spur of the moment when I was sat in bed because I'm like, I need to say more. And back in 2019 when I was like cleared my energy and went on this like deep in this self-exploration and was looking more into sharing my wisdom, I reactivated the healer aspect of myself, and really I'd already been live streaming a lot. I'd already done a lot of live streaming for my Etsy shop, my handmade business. What? Yeah, in a minute. For my Etsy shop, for my handmade business, I used to do like little knit and natters in my Facebook group where I would just like jump on live and start knitting and answer chat questions and talk to people, and then when I started holistic stuff, when I started sharing my holistic wisdoms, when I started set up Divina Cats and Indigo holistic health, which then morphed into in like 2021 into Indigo Sky Holistic. Do you want to let the cow down? Please. I live streamed all the time. I made videos all the time. I was looking for a video on BitChute the other day to put on my YouTube channel because I've got loads of videos on. Should I probably? Please? I've got loads of videos on BitChute that have never been put on my YouTube channel. And yeah, and I was looking, I was thinking, gosh, there's some really good videos here, and they're on BitChute where they're just not going to be seen because it's BitChute. And I was going to start transferring them over to YouTube, and it just hasn't happened. And I'm like, what is going on? And I just watched a video that kind of hit home. I feel a little bit called out of like holding back when you have something to share and you're holding yourself back. There's a fear in there somewhere that's holding you back. It's really fascinating because tomorrow I'm doing a fire burning ceremony to burn my fears as part of a beautiful women's tribe that I'm in. And I was like, oh my goodness, here's one of the fears, like, but that's there somewhere in the background. There is the fears that I have, like they're so I don't even know the right word for them because they're not real. I know they're not real, but they are so they're so it's like I'm so familiar with them that even though I don't really have them anymore, bounce ball, even though I don't feel the depths of those fears anymore, but I don't know how to be without them. And I think it's really interesting because that is something that I've talked about with regards to finances recently. I don't know who to be without the thing, so I don't know how to be who I am without the fear, and so I don't really do anything, and that's quite interesting. And the fears are fear of failure, fear of success. Crazy. It's crazy. Lots and lots and lots of people out there who are looking for. Do you want to maybe not do that while I'm recording the video? Thank you. Yeah, lots of people out there creating livelihoods, being creative, creating content, creating or looking to serve other people, looking to put themselves out into the wider world, are actually as afraid of succeeding as they are of failing. And that's been a big one. It's one that we've talked about with my coach a lot. It's one that I've talked about with other entrepreneurs and other healers and other therapists and other business owners. I've talked about it a lot with a lot of people, that fear of, like lots of my teachers as well, with various tools that I've used. Like fear of success is almost as significant for people as fear of failure. Fear of being seen, definitely know that one is there from my past life stories, not past soul lives, past time in this life. I do have this fear of being seen because of what that might mean if certain people from earlier in my life start to see the spiritual path that I've chosen. And I have a small human here. On all of these fears, I've actually been sat like, because I have to make like this. I don't have to. I do have to, but I don't have to. Like, it's not like school have to. I have this fear burning ceremony tomorrow, and I've like actually been actually afraid of writing the list of fears, and like I don't know what to write. What fears. I don't know what fears I have. Like I don't know what fears I have. That was actually my sticking point. Was I don't know what fears I have, and like something has been catalyzed by some of these things that I've just seen in the last hour or so. And I was like, well, the best thing you can do is face that fear head on and do something about it right now. So here I am, making a video, sharing the video, because you're going to watch this. This is going straight up wherever it's going as soon as I've done it. Wi-Fi permitting. And yeah, and so this is another thing. One of the things that puts me off is I am surrounded by 3 young people all the time. Husband here gaming, or he's not. He's actually gaming in the bedroom right now, so he's not here gaming. Cats, or I'm bouncing between clients, but they are all just surface reasons to something deeper that is fighting to come to the surface, and I'm holding it back. And I know I teach, I tell people, I tell my clients all the time, if there's some resistance there, go into the resistance, because the resistance is trying to tell you something. Go into the resistance is trying to tell you something. And yeah, that advice, not so great at taking myself all the time. Like there's times when I'm really good at leaning into the resistance, putting certain things out there, doing certain things, taking certain actions, taking a leap of faith and saying we aren't applying for extra state support with the change of how that's gone here in the UK recently. Taking a leap of faith of taking on renting a room full time rather than only half a month, like taking on the full rent of my therapy room, and rather than only having it paying half the rent and sharing it. I'm really, really good at leaning in and launching myself into the resistance of certain things. But then there's other things where I'm like, resist it, resist it, resist it, resist it. And I'm like, yeah, I need to lean into that. I need to lean in more to that. And I love making videos. I love it. I love sharing my wisdom through videos. I love sharing my wisdom through speaking my voice. I've defined throat center. I'm meant to use my voice to share my wisdom, my knowledge, my stories, my experience. I'm meant to. That is part of my energy. And I know I have greater success when I share using my voice. But there's still obviously clearly some fear of success, fear of failure, fear of being seen, definitely factoring in there a lot, but not so much anymore. I already know that. I've done a lot of fear of not being good enough was the one that came up this year significantly, and I've already done a lot with clearing a lot of that this year. The fear of being seen and the fear of not being good enough, all clearing that away significantly. So since I've done two podcast interviews this in the last 2 months, so like clearly I'm releasing that fear very well, and I am yeah, I'm pushing through that resistance of like, there's not a good time, there's not a good time to make a video, it's not a good place to make a video, my house is chaotic, there's always people around, I can't just stop and make a video. And I used to make videos everywhere. I used to make videos walking down the street, I used to make videos in my kitchen, I used to make videos in my bedroom, I used to make videos in whatever space I was in. I had an office here in the house when I first started. But I used to, and it didn't matter who was around, the girls would come and interrupt me. And I live streamed, and I've not really live streamed for a long time on the good old Book of Face. But more of that is definitely calling to me. Definitely pushing through the resistance. Definitely going to lean in, and I'm burning my face tomorrow, and you can expect to see a lot more of me. But here I am, putting it out there because it needs to be said, and it I've said for a long time that I owe it to other people. Owe it to is a wrong expression. I have a lot of wisdom to share, and other people deserve to hear and see that and know that you can change your life no matter what your experiences are, no matter what your experiences are right now. You can do something right now to dramatically change your life for the better, to bring you closer to the life of your wildest dreams, your deepest desires. You can do something right now that can change your life towards that goal. And that is why I'm here. That is why I jumped straight into a video to say that, and to put that out there, and to start being seen more, and to release these fears, which I'm gonna fucking burn tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening or your Sunday, whenever it is that you're watching this. Let me know what you think. And if you're watching on YouTube, do those magic things that like YouTube likes you to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you very, very much sooner than this video ended up being.